Hi, I'm Christy LeGrand, and today I'd like to tell you a little bit about my experience with the very first kindergarten at Blodgett schools. I had the honor of being part of the program that began in Blodgett school. It started in January of 1966, and what the plan was is in the morning they were going to have kids from the Benton school bust in, and in the afternoon it was going to be us local kids, and they were going to bring over the kids from Dealstad school, because we didn't quite have enough to make a full class. It was wonderful. The lady who taught us was Mrs. Vandiver. She had a son named Rusty, and he had the privilege of going in the morning and in the afternoon because he was the teacher's son. And I believe that Mr. Vandiver was in upper administration at the Kelly schools. But I enjoyed kindergarten so much. Everything was brand new there. We had an aquarium, we had workbooks, we had brand new toys, we had these little mats that we took naps on. And just a note about the mats, it was an objective of everybody to get the blue mats because all of the mats were tan except for two were blue, and everybody wanted the blue mats. Same thing with the coat hangers. There were all black coat hangers to put your coats on, but there happened to be two gold ones, and all the kids wanted the gold coat hangers. So that was our objective in kindergarten, was to get a hold of those. Now, my mom was not very good with fixing hair. You can probably tell that now. My hair's not the best, but my sister was in 6th grade at the time I started in kindergarten, and she would come home at lunch many days and she would fix my hair, and then she and I would go back because I was in the afternoon session of kindergarten. My mother, Ruth Dodson, who was Ruth Adams, went to the Blodgett schools, and she was the best mom ever, but she was very concerned about our education. She actually taught all of us how to read way before we went into school. So kindergarten wasn't a big challenge for me, but the part of it that was challenging was learning how to interact with a lot of different kinds of kids, especially kids from other towns that we didn't know. I will tell you this, one of my best friends in kindergarten was Peggy Willis, and she was the first black girl that I ever played with. Some of the other kids that I remember from kindergarten were my best friend Mary Ann Way. There was Rita Rice, Terry Brewer, Pam Lentz, Mike Shelton, Jeff Riley, and there were many more that I haven't mentioned, but we had a great time in kindergarten. One of the things that my mom had said was that there was a roster of kids who were in the morning kindergarten, and she read through the list, and they all seemed like regular names, except there was one little boy, and his name was Bobby Mothershead. And we heard that name and we thought, I wonder if he's deformed or if there's something wrong with him. And little did I know that 14 years later I would marry him. So those are just some of my memories of kindergarten at Blodgett School.